Welcome back to Life of Lex. Today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup routine and then the final product, which is this look right here. So just keep on watching. It's really quick, easy, and simple, and you also get a peek at some of my everyday favorite products. The first thing I do is obviously moisturize. I use the Pure Cosmetics 4-in-1 Cloud Cream, and Little Sister bought this for me last year, or for my birthday, so it's been lasting me for since February, so for a while, but I'm almost gone. But I just put this in my T-zone. There's a tiny bit. It feels like water on your face. I'm pretty sure that's what it says on here. Yeah, gel to water, and I love that. When I saw it at Ulta, I was like, I need it, and I would definitely recommend it because I have pretty dry skin right now since it's like already winter time. Okay. The next thing I use the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. It's Healthy Glow and Pore Minimizing, and it has vitamin complex and cranberry water in it. If I want to prime my face, normally I only do this like if it's a day where I know I'm going to be doing something in the evening or something like that. And I use the tiniest bit of this because it is pretty glowy. Just like where I'm really red and I feel like my pores really stick out a lot. And then I just rub that in my fingers as well. Obviously, I wash my hands before this because, you know, gotta stay clean and all that. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, my face is super glowy already. I'm very into, I'm really into the glowy look. And I already dampened my Beauty Blender makeup sponge, sorry. I used just the e.l.f. makeup sponge and I really like it. The next thing I use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion, and I use the color Medium Glow. I got this over the summer to just wear on its own, because you can wear it on its own or underneath makeup, and because it kind of makes my face look a little bit tanner. And my body is definitely tan on my face, and I just put this, I normally just go like this, all over my face, because I don't really wear foundation during the day, only in like the evenings or if I'm going out somewhere is when I'll apply. I'll show you actually. I normally just use the Maybelline Dream BB Cream in 120 medium sheer. And then I take my beauty sponge and then I just kind of go around. Just blend it out. Obviously this doesn't give a tons of coverage or anything. It's just a lotion. I really like the way it makes my skin look, and I feel like it kind of evens out most of my skin tone. If I have a breakout or something, then I might add a tiny bit of that BB cream on my T-zone. The next thing I take then is this Julep Cream Blush Stick. It's a cream to powder blush stick, and I have the shade Golden Guava. I take this on the back of my beauty sponge and dab it on my cheeks. I feel like this looks really cute for the winter time and every day. And then next, before I powder my face or anything, I take the Becca Cosmetics Glow Glaze Stick, and I really love this. It's in this shade Skin Love, and I just take a little bit of this because it's really like a glaze. It's not like a highlight. I just take a little bit with my finger, and it really is like a glaze. My face is already pretty shiny, but I just put this where I would apply highlighter. And this is really pretty when I do wear like the BB cream or foundation. These steps that I've done so far, besides the primer, I literally do every day. And I put some of that on my nose and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Next I use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder in Fair Light. I prefer this over their pressed powder personally. I just put a little, I shake it up to the upside down, put it in the lid, and I take the other side of my beauty sponge that I did not use. I'm going to take a tiny bit of this and I put some on my forehead, just my T-zone, where I would get oily because I still do get some shine even though it's getting colder and dry. And then I take a tiny bit on my chin, just dab it around there. I saw this trick on someone else's video, like wetting your beauty sponge and then applying powder, and I think it does help your makeup stay a lot longer. Then I do my eyebrows, and I usually use the e.l.f. brow pencil. This is their thicker one, the $2 one. I'm obsessed with this. It does a great job for my brows. And I just get the taupe color. I use this to fill in my eyebrows because it's a blonder color. And then I've just been using the spoolie on this one to brush them out. I'm debating on getting my brows like tinted before I go on my cruise to Mexico. Is that a good idea? I'm not sure, but I feel like it'd be way less work than I would want to do on a cruise. And then I just take this, the sharp end. I just fill in underneath first. I go underneath first and just kind of draw a few lines. And then I go like brush up, adding fake hairs for the front. And then I do my tail. I will say my eyebrows are not perfect right now. They need to be like waxed a little. Then I do the other one and then I brush them out. So I'm just gonna fast forward while I do the other eyebrow. Then I'll look like a crazy person for a little bit. And I just blend them, but I just brush them out. So that's done. And then when I'm done with my brows is when I move on to the face powder products. I don't normally do eyeshadow for my everyday look because I'm at work every day working with little kiddos, so it's really not too important unless there's something I'm doing afterwards. I use the infamous Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and right now I'm using the shade Bronzer. I got the Casey Holmes palette that came with the blush, the bronzer, highlighter, and the eyeshadows, and the little perfume. The perfume is so good. I was not a fan of the lip product, and eyeshadows are also really pretty, but the shade and bronzer in there is Deep Bronze. That's my #1 favorite, but just since it's winter time and everything, I don't need to be that dark on my face, so I use the shade Bronzer. I just use this brush. It's just a big fluffy brush. And I go around my forehead first. Don't worry, I blend it out afterwards. I basically do that 3 shape, but in sections instead of like the. And then I just go along my neck, especially if I'm wearing maybe like a short turtleneck like this. It just kind of flows. And then I kind of do a little bit besides my nose. And then, like I said, I don't ever do eyeshadow, hardly ever, but sometimes I'll just throw a little bit of the bronzer over my eyelids. I saw that hack from somebody else on YouTube, and I think it looks really pretty. Then I normally take this Eco Tools flat top brush to blend out before I go on to my blush and highlighter. And then I use the Essence Matte Touch Blush in the shade Bury Me Up. I just bought this on a whim when I was in Lawrence with my friends shopping at Ulta because I needed a new blush. I've been trying to try more Essence products, and I'm thinking of maybe doing a full face of Essence in the future. I'm not sure if they have any foundations or anything, but I've been collecting some products and I really like them. And then I just use this Morphe Y3 brush for my blush. I just tap this along. A little bit on my nose. And if I am going out or something, or if it's an evening look, I like to use the blush in the Casey Holmes palette because it's a bit darker, kind of like my julep stick. You know, there's a little shimmer in it, and I think it just looks really pretty. I like to blend that out. Next, I take this e.l.f. highlighter. It's in white gold. I'm not sure what this is called of theirs, but it was really pretty, so I decided to purchase it. And I just use this fan brush for highlight, and I go right along. And if I don't think there's enough glow underneath, I will usually add a little bit more of the Becca Glow Glaze Stick. Now this is a very subtle highlight. That's why I like to use the Glow Glaze underneath, but it does build up really pretty. And then I go down my nose and on my Cupid's bow. And then when all my face is done, I like to take the Mario Badescu facial spray, and I use the one with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I also really like their green one. I'm not for sure what it's called, but those are my 2 favorites. I just picked this one up recently and I'm already almost through with it. I just use this to set my face. And then I just take my e.l.f. beauty sponge again and just kind of press that in. And it kind of just like melts everything into my skin. And again, I think this also helps make my makeup last way longer. And just look really natural and pretty on my skin. My mascaras change. I have 3 that I've been using recently, but my number 1 favorite that I just ran out of that I need to get more of, I wish I had the empty, is the Bare Minerals in the gold tube. It is so good, and they always sell it around Christmas time in a pack of 2 for like 20 bucks. Or I saw it recently with the eyeliner and a lip gloss, and it was like $24, and the mascara alone is like $22, so it's a really good deal. But I either use the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade mascara, or I use the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. I love this one, but it does not come off easily, and it can be a little clumpy at times, and if you have really fresh, clean lashes, which you should, it really does give you that false lash effect, and this was like $3. So I saw this recommended by like Tati, and yes, Essence has really good mascaras. For every day, just this week, I've just been using the Maybelline Colossal Volume Mascara. I feel like my lashes need a little break from that one because it's a little heavier, and this one's really light. So this is what I do for my lashes. And when I use this mascara, I don't do that many coats because it's like the natural kind of look it does. I like to do both my tops and then I'll do the bottoms separately. And try not to make the mascara face. So that's the finished product. That's my everyday makeup look, and then I usually use one of these Yes To bubbling charcoal wipes. That's just what I have right now. And I use these to clean my face off and everything, and they are so good. I feel like they've helped clear my skin. But I'll just take one of these on my finger, and if I need to clean up a little bit anywhere underneath my eyes, I'll just use a facial wipe or whatever. And then yeah. Well, this is the finished makeup look. I appreciate everybody for watching, and maybe you'll enjoy some of these products that I use. I'm very simple every day. I don't take that much time in the morning when I get ready, so I just wanted to share that routine with you guys. My favorite products that I use on a daily basis, and then some things that I use when I am going out. Thanks so much for watching. Look forward to a new video next week. Bye! I think we're finished. Ow! My legs hurt so bad. Sweetheart!